What's up everybody and welcome back to an Idiot's Road to Glory, where to kick things off we're going to have a bash at the bronze pack method of all things. Something that I haven't done at all this FIFA, to be honest with you guys. And it's very simple. I didn't really know what it was massively. I always kind of knew what it was. I didn't really know if it worked, if it was any worth doing. And I've seen Tom pack a J-League player who's left like 20k coins in a 400 coin pack the other day, like a non-rare bronze worth 20k. And I was getting annoyed, and you can see it's worked straight away. This is the first pack we got ourselves a Squad Fitness that's worth like 1,000 coins. I was getting really annoyed by the fact that Squad Fitnesses cost 1,000 coins basically. It's like 950 coins on Xbox, and I think they're like 12 or 1,300 on PlayStation, maybe even more. It's actually ridiculous that it costs that much just to get your squad back up to fitness, especially in FUT Champs. Someone did tweet me saying just make a second squad, and you can make a second squad and go into an offline game to get your fitness back, but then that's 80 games of FIFA a weekend. Or you can make a second squad and play with it in FUT Champs, but then you're at a disadvantage. Like, you can either split your coins in half and make 2 500. Say I've got 1,000,000 coins, I can make 2 500k teams and be disadvantaged in all my games, as opposed to if I had a 100k team. Or I can make a 10k team and a 1,000,000 coin team and have my team in half of the games, but in the other half of the games I got a crappy 50k. So obviously it's not that simple, and there's like a spectrum. You could have a 750k and a 250k. There's like a spectrum between it. But realistically, if you're not using squad fitnesses and then putting all of your coins into one team, you are at a disadvantage playing FUT Champs. So it's kind of annoying me, and I thought I'd give the bronze pack method a bash to try and get some squad fitnesses rather than buying them. Just see if I could get lucky and pack any random players that are worth some coins, and even not ones that are worth a fortune. You can still like break even, and you're basically just getting free squad fitnesses. So that's what we are going to do. We're also going to jump into comment of the day while these are rattling through and you guys are seeing some of the stuff that I'm getting in my packs. LS15QD said, learn to take penalties. It's so goddamn easy, and it's so easy to learn it. Just go in the arena and press the arrow when you're in the box. The D-pad he's on about. And yeah, to be honest, I do just need to learn to take penalties, to be honest. I'm not sure if the arena is the best place to do it. It's like, there isn't any shot error in the arena, is it? It's really bad. So I'm sure you guys have noticed this. If a skill game loads up when you're going into an offline match, and it's like a free kick one or something, you'll hit the little target sign thing every single time because there isn't any shot error. But if you go into a game, the chances of scoring a free kick are absolutely marginal. So it's a similar sort of thing with pens, where if you do 75% power and point it at the top bins, in the arena it's going top bins, and he's going to absolutely rifle it right in the top corner every single time. Whereas in a game he might miss the target or might hit it properly. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you are right, and I need to learn the technique to do it. I suppose I can just learn like a P-roll it down the middle one or something like that, or to the side, rather than going mental and going for top bins, because that won't work every time in a game. But yeah, you are right, I do need to learn to take penalties. As you can see, we found this Warland guy who's worth 750 coins, which is pretty mad. And then we're just rattling through loads of them, to be honest. Did this for about half an hour and opened quite a few of these packs. We've actually got another comment of the day as well from Nick Wirtz, is I think how you pronounce it, who said, don't overthink the FUT swap items, Andy. Just pick who you want. After all, it's FIFA. Love the series. Keep it up. So, yeah. That's very true as well. Just get ones that I'm going to have fun with, and maybe that's something that I've lost sight of a little bit recently. I've been so interested in the grind of making coins and getting a good team that I forgot that you are meant to just have fun. Like, I'm sitting here deliberating whether I should do... Also, this guy's worth some coins as well. Check this guy out. But I'm sitting here deliberating whether I should... trying to statistically work out the most efficient way to use my coins, whether I should get Prime Rio and all that. If I want Prime Rio, just get him. Who cares? Like, who's bothered if I lose 50k? Just have some fun and play. That's the attitude. So thank you very much, Nick. That's the attitude that I need to get back to. So we will be moving on with that very... Just immediately, basically, just having some fun with FIFA. Team of the Season's coming out. Who cares if I sell all my players and lose 100k? I bought loads of Team of the Seasons and having fun in FUT Champs. And speaking of 100k, here's a K back anyway. This guy randomly is worth 950 coins. So you get some gems in this. I didn't have the most luck, and I didn't get massive amounts of squad fitnesses that I wanted. I think I ended up getting 3 throughout the thing, but it is what it is. I ended up not losing cards. I'll show you guys at the end how it all comes out, and we do move on to some other stuff. I ended up packing some silvers and stuff, and this could actually be worth for Team of the Season. So the way Team of the Seasons and informs and stuff work is you can't get I'm pretty sure anyway, you can't get a rare gold in a bronze pack. You probably can't even get a rare silver, I don't think, in a bronze pack. I could be wrong, but for example, if you can't get a rare silver in a bronze pack, you can still pack Team of the Season, because say that random non-rare silver guy got a Team of the Season, his Team of the Season card, he technically still is a non-rare, and he technically can still go into these packs, and that means you can pack Team of the Seasons. Obviously you can pack bronze Team of the Seasons, And if any I think you can get non-rare gold players, it's just incredibly rare. Like, I had non-rare gold stadiums and balls and stuff like that. So technically, if someone non-rare gets a team of the season, you can pack him in a bronze pack as well. So this mightn't be too bad. And I've seen Riggers has packed a couple of silver informs, non-rares who are normally silvers who are normally non-rare, but then they've got informs. He's packed a couple of them this week. As we finish off our grind, you can see some of the stuff's already sold. And then we've got quite a few other things still up for sale. But yeah, you can pack informs and stuff like that. So during team of the season, it's probably actually quite a good idea to bash some of this out, get your squad fitnesses for free, and you might even pack some blues. Right, next thing I decided to do is I seen this weekly objective. I was looking for squads foot swap players and seeing that they haven't updated yet, but you can get yourself a premium Electrum players pack for winning 3 games of squad battles, which seems incredibly easy, especially when you're playing against teams like this. So shout out to the people who build these teams. Maybe it's just his starter squad and he's never ever bothered to delete it from his club, but EA picked them for squad battles and it allows you to score literally from anywhere. So this is the worst goal I scored in this game. It was a rebound, but his goalie is actually tragic. Like, to the point where you just looked at the goal and pressed B and it just went in. Like, it didn't even have to be, that's a decent shot anyway, that might have gone anyway, but some of them, like, you just look at the goal and press B. Its defense was tragic. Salah could just run past everyone, and we were just scoring and scoring and scoring and scoring. For you guys who haven't played squad battles in a while, if you forgot, you have to get 10 shots on target, 10 corners, 60% possession, and 5 goals, I think, for max points with no fouls and stuff like that. But I mean, we're doing like P-roller finesse shots from the edge of the box and it's just floating in. It was, to be honest with you, they were so bad it was boring, if I'm being honest. Like, we scored, I think, 6 goals in the first half, like literally just shooting from anywhere, and it just flies in the back of the net. Like, look at this one. Salah picks it up, turns to the defence, and then you just shoot and it just goes in. It was proper dead, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie, I was literally only doing it for the packs. You can see we're going into half-time, 6-0 up, and padding Salah's stats quite nicely with that hat-trick there to make him look good. I can tell everyone that all of his stats are in FUT Champs, which is very, very nice. But yeah, I think we scored 1 more goal here. Just to get, I needed a shot on target, to be honest with you. I just wanted to go on target and it just went in because the goalie's so tragic and Henry's so good. And then after that, I was just like, screw this, and I just passed the ball around and wasted as much time. I didn't let the ball go out of play so that the clock had run down as fast as it possibly could. Got my possession up as well and just got the game over with. I was trying to get some corners, as you can see there, but even when you're trying to get them to tackle you and kick the ball out, they just don't. So in the end, I was just like, screw it. 1-7-0, 64% possession, 10 shots on target. Thank you very much. I will take myself 2,578 points and put me straight into Silver 3, which isn't too bad. So we're going to get some rewards from this as well, which is pretty good. Maybe I should finish off some of the... Maybe I should do some of the other ones as well. Get myself up into the golds. But after this, because I didn't want to waste a squad fitness on squad battles, I copied my squad, moved the actual players to the bench who are now tired, and then just built a random squad out of the players that are randomly in my club. Some FUT swaps, some FUT Champs cards, a couple of non-rares that are left over and stuff, and that Tosin that I bought. And we came out with this, so quite a lot of reds, a couple of FUT swap cards, Herrera, Martial, Tosin, and Aurelio Gomez in goals. So, jumping into it, really doesn't matter what squad I've got, to be honest, does it? I mean, we're playing against this. It's basically going to be the exact same thing. He's got a couple of golds this time, but still non-rare bronzes in goal and a centre-back and all stuff like that. So, I mean, like, it's already 2-0 at the 20th minute. You just run past them and just smash it in. Even with Tosin, who's only 84 rated, it doesn't matter. It just flies in every single time. And it was the same story as the last game, to be honest with you. Just toying around, being really bored. We were messing about so much that we almost didn't get to 5 goals, but we scored this absolute atrocity of a goal to make it 5-0. And then once again, just passed the ball around until the game finished and took our points. Nice 5-0 win, and again, another 2,500 points. Thank you very much. We are into Silver 1. So, back on our normal team, we come up against this one. So this is the problem with squad battles now, is so many people got mental teams, and the last 2 are always... This team's 81 rated. He's got 4 icons, 2 of them prime, and a player of the month, Salah. A little bit mental, and actually, playing this on Legendary, this is where it actually gets quite hard. You do actually have to try, and I'm very out of practice of playing against the computer, and wasn't having a particularly good time of it. Luckily, we got the most jammy free kick in the world, and for some reason, it was trying to teach me how to take free kicks again. I don't really know why, but I know how to take free kicks, and it doesn't work on this game, so you just lay it off to Wayne Rooney and just smash it in the top bins, because that is by far the easiest way to score on squad battles and just from free kicks in general. They just don't work. Nobody seems to shoot with them anymore. I don't know what's happened. Like in FIFA 12, I could score 100% of the free kicks, but it just doesn't seem to go anymore. So I've given up trying. You score more by just laying it off. Unfortunately for me, basically from kickoff, the AI was like, oh Christ, still behind, best score then. And I did tackle it with Petit there, but it doesn't take the ball off it. Give it to Salah, first time finesse. Just about over the line, and it is back to 1-1. The AI definitely cheats on squad battles, but to be honest with you, I wasn't playing particularly good either, as you can see by them stats. I wasn't bothered about trying to get 5 goals and have the possession and stuff. I literally just wanted to win to get the pack, to be honest with you. And luckily for me, in the 72nd minute, as the AI now starts to be like, oh, we need to get the win, I managed to find some space with Thierry and bang it in the bottom bins. And then from then on, I again just literally hugged the ball and wouldn't let the AI touch it and passed it around the back until we won 2-1 with a much better performance, as you can see, in the second half. As the AI opens up and does try to come at you and win and stuff, it becomes a lot easier to break them down. But I wasn't using that tactic to try and score 5 goals. I just wanted to win and get the pack, which is exactly what we did. So if we jump into our weekly objectives now, we have got ourselves a Prime Electrum Players Pack, which I think they're worth 35k, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it. They're worth a few thousand coins, I know that. But Big Flair means an inform, which is very, very nice. It's a Polish one. He's left mid and he plays for Hull. Grosicki. Very, very nice. So I was at this point thinking, all right, I am in the money. You need an inform to get the Player of the Year Sessegnon, and this guy is in the same league as him, so surely he's going to be worth like 30, 40k. Sell this guy on, even if he's not worth that much. He's definitely not discard value as he normally would be because of that SBC. You can sell him off for 20k, 25k, something like that. We've made absolute bank. Thank you very much. Easiest load of coins I have ever made in my life. Went on Futbin, checked his price. He's worth about 20, 25k, like I said. No one else there that I could really recognise to be worth any coins. So we go in, and he's untradeable. And I hadn't paid attention to that bit. But I suppose it doesn't matter. We're going to need an inform for an SBC at some point anyway. And we can stick this guy in it. So that is basically going to be the end of this video. Just to give you guys some closure before we do go. We did manage to sell on almost everything. As you can see, we've got 340,500 coins. So I started with 340,900. So we are 400 coins down, but we got this attribute card still needs to sell, as you can see at the end here. This goalie attribute, it just doesn't want to go. So maybe it just doesn't sell unless we get very, very lucky. So 400 coins down, but we got 3 squad fitnesses. So that is not, obviously, plus the coins that we got from playing them 3 games. We've got no idea how many you get, it doesn't tell you. But not too shabby. Like 400 coins for 3 squad fitnesses is mad, because 3 squad fitnesses cost about 3,000 coins. So I'll take it. It took a little bit of time, but I learned a little bit about it. I'll probably smash it a lot more during Team of the Season, especially when there is Bronze Team of the Seasons in packs. But for now, that is where we're going to leave this video. Not a bad little bit of grinding off camera for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about any of this down in the comment section. For now, though, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.